All right, so we are going to do our rotation notes, and you should have a paper copy in front of you that looks something like this. So I'm going to go through here and help you fill out your notes, and you can kind of follow along. So we're moving into rotations, and this is a turn around a fixed point called the center of reflection. Ooh, rotation. Okay, so a turn around a fixed point called the center of rotation. And that is going to be this spot right here in the middle, as we see there. Okay, the figure rotates at a specific angle and direction. Okay, though the figure can rotate around any fixed point, the most common center of rotation is the origin. And that's that middle part there. Origin. Okay, so we're going to be looking at rotations around the origin, which is this point right here in the middle. We're going to be looking at 90, 180, and 270 counterclockwise, which can also be 90 clockwise. All right, so let's get into the rules that we have to follow to figure out when we have our shape, how we're going to get it to that new position. So if we're doing a 90 degrees counterclockwise turn, that's the opposite way of the clock, we are going to take our coordinate, our X and Y, and that is going to shift into, let's see if I can make a little arrow here. That's going to shift into negative Y and X. So what that means is you are going to take those points, flip them, and then change the sign of that original Y. All right, so if we were to do an example of this, let's say 3, -2 was your first point. We are now going to flip those and change the sign of your Y. So that -2 becomes positive. I'll leave that X alone there looking like that. Okay, so that is the new point 2, 3 that you would mark. Okay, for a 180-degree turn, this is 2 turns about the origin. You're going to take your point, X, Y, and it is going to, oh man, still working on my stuff here, -X, -Y. What that means is you are going to keep the X and Y in the same spot, but whatever sign they are going to change. So if they were first positive, they're going to be now negative. If they were negative, they are now going to be positive. So again, if we have the point 3, 2, or 3, -2, that is now going to change into a -3 and a +2. You see our difference there. Last one is our 270 degrees counterclockwise turn, or this is also 90 degrees clockwise. And we're again going to start with our point X, Y, and that is going to go into Y, -X. What that means on this one is that they are going to flip positions and your X is going to change its sign. So again, if our original point is 3, -2, we need to flip so that our -2 is first. And since my 3 is positive, that X position, it's now telling me here I need to change the sign so it now becomes a -3. Okay, so those are kind of some examples there of what we're going to be doing. Sometimes you will be rotating a point. Sometimes you will be rotating a whole shape. So you just got to be on the lookout for that, using these as your guide on how you need to get that new coordinate.